Hi, welcome to Vegan Finds. Um, Today we're going to be making a uh, mushroom, spinach, cheddar, bacon quiche. All vegan. We're going to be using just egg as our um, vegan product uh, that'll simulate the egg mixture. And if you like this recipe, we hope that you'll subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell for the notifications. So here I have the gluten-free puff pastry dough. I'm using a Schar product. They're the only one that I found, at least locally here in New Jersey, that is a vegan puff pastry dough. Um, and this is I think it's an 8-inch pie pan that we're going to be using for the quiche. And obviously, when you're working with gluten-free dough, the elasticity that you get when using actual flour is not quite there with the dough, and it's still a little bit cold, so it's still a little bit crumbly. But I am what I'll say is pressed for time, so I'm creating what I call Franken crust, which is taking a bunch of the pieces that have kind of fallen off, mushing them together, and eventually what I will create is a full pie tart, um, just by taking a piece here that's too big and moving it to another part. That's at least the one nice thing about this dough, is very malleable. It's easy to fix a tear without too much trouble. And basically, since you're filling this up with stuff, you know, does it have to be perfect? No. Are there some people out there who are going to want it to be perfect? Sure. I'm just not one of those people. This is, for dinner. Um, I'm not making a showstopper piece here. I'm not on the Great British Baking Show. I don't have Paul Hollywood breathing down my neck, who's going to critique this and tell me, oh, I should have blind baked this before putting in the filling. I'm considering this a test product, since we've never actually done this before. So I'm actually not going to blind bake this, simply because I am pressed for time. And, you know, to me, it doesn't really matter too much. For people who are rather finicky, and who might turn up their nose at gluten free, blind bake it for a good 10 minutes. And if you don't know what blind baking is, it's basically pre-baking the pie shell. Put some weights in there. So what I just added was the mushrooms and spinach mix. It was about a handful of spinach added to cooked mushrooms, and that is the just egg, which is going to be the egg basis for our quiche. We're going to cross our fingers and see how this comes out, but you've seen the finished product at the beginning, so it looks damn good. That much I can tell you, and my assistant will open up the just egg product, because my hands are a little bit slippery after touching the mushrooms. I apologize for that, but I'm just waiting for her, and here we go. I'm going to add the just egg. You want to shake it well. It will separate into whatever it's made out of. It's made out of a mung bean, processed mung bean product, and quite honestly, it looks just like eggs. Smells a bit like egg. I can't deny it. Was surprisingly good. I, I used to, eat a lot of eggs prior to going vegan, and I do like them. So the next thing I'm going to add is some Soy Delicious cheddar cheese shreds. Um, and once again, we're having package issues here. This one I'm going to take into my own hands, or I should say just use my teeth and rip that bag open, and start adding some cheese to the top of this. And you can see I'm just using a generous handful or two, just to top this off. It's really a nice product that melts. And of course the ubiquitous Bac'n Bits from McCormick. You've seen us use this in other videos. It's got a nice bacony flavor, but more importantly, it adds a great textural crunch to this. I'm using a lot, and I wasn't sure how it would play over with my wife, who does not like egg or bacon. So hopefully you'll enjoy it. Okay, so here is the finished product. It looks delicious. It tastes delicious. It was baked at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. Now I did not par bake the crust on the bottom, so I didn't par bake it, and it looks just fine. If you really want a crispy bottom, definitely par bake it for probably about 10 minutes, and then fill it. And should take anywhere from 35 to 45 minutes at 350. Do it until the center is set. And if you like this recipe, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment, and hit the bell for notifications. And we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.